build a carbon nanotube structure out of balloons. And I thought I would show you what the structure looks like a little bit before we get started, because it's a little hard to see once when we're just starting out with the balloons. But once we get it going, it'll be obvious that it's going to be a carbon nanotube. Carbon nanotubes are actually nanomaterials, and the diameter of a carbon nanotube is just a few nanometers. So it's a very, very small thing that you can't see with your eyes. But this is a model of what the carbon nanotube looks like, and you'll see it has a really interesting pattern. At each one of these joints here is a carbon atom, and it's connected to 3 other carbon atoms. And these bonds end up making a hexagonal pattern. So that's what we're going to do with our balloon structure, is create these sort of hexagonal rings. So I've got a balloon that I'm going to make into a ring that is going to start out our carbon nanotube structure. I want to point out that I'm leaving some extra unexpanded material here, because when I twist my balloon, I'm going to need someplace for that extra air to go. So I'm going to twist these segments of the balloon, and each segment is representing a bond between 2 carbon atoms. And when I do my twists, I want to twist all in this same direction so that it doesn't let go very easily. And it's okay if it lets go along the way, because I can retwist it. And I'm going to try to make my segments approximately equal in size, but it's okay if they're a little bit uneven. To make each twist, you just give the balloon a little pinch, and then you twist it around 2 or 3 times. And we'll keep going until we use up all the air in our balloon, and then we'll make this into a ring. Okay, so I need to make this into a ring, but I want to make sure I have an even number of bonds. So some of them are letting go. Let me retwist those. Let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a nice even number. So I'm going to tie this into a knot. And that gives me my initial ring that I'm going to start with. So now I'm going to add my second balloon. And I can take the end of this balloon and add it anywhere to this ring, and then we'll start making hexagons. All right, so I've got this attached to the ring. I'm going to need 2 of these original segments to be part of my hexagon, and then I'm going to count to 6. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to bring this back up to the ring, and I'm going to twist it around. Okay, so I've got my original ring at the top. I've got my hexagon here. But you notice that at this particular point, I've got 4 carbon bonds coming out, and I can really only have 3. So I'm going to double up this bond right here. I just pinch it and twist it, and then I'm going to twist it through the hexagon. All right, so now I've got my first hexagon ring. Now I can make my second hexagon ring. I still need 2 at the top here from my original piece that I put together. I've got the third one here that's this double bond. And it actually turns out that carbon nanotubes do have some extra electrons floating around in some double bonds in various places. So I'm going to count again to 6. I've got 1, 2, 3. Here's number 4, 5, and 6. And again, I'm going to bring it back up here. I'm going to pinch it through. And I've got my second hexagon. Now, I have the situation again where I've got 4 things coming out of this, this corner here, so I need to make another double bond. And sometimes you'll find that a balloon comes loose, and all you have to do is just pinch it and give it another retwist a little bit, and that gives our second hexagon. So with what's left of this balloon, I'm going to try to make another hexagon. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to bring it back up here, pinch it through again, and give it a good twist. Now, it turns out I don't really have enough to tie off with here because I've expanded the rest of my balloon, and you might think, uh-oh, we're going to have a problem. But because we've done some really good twists in here, we can actually pop this whole part of the balloon. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of loose material here at the end and use a pair of scissors and just let that part go. It deflates, but my other sections of the balloon stay put, so we're fine. So now I have 3 hexagons, but I need to keep going because my ring isn't complete yet. So I can choose to tie on either at this location, 2 away from where I have this other joint here, or I can tie on here. And it really doesn't matter, it's up to you. All right, so I've got these 2 up at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll bring this in here. I'm going to make my double bond again. And I'm going to go back and fix this one, and hopefully it'll stay fixed this time. Okay, so now that ring is complete. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. And we'll tie this up here. And again, make another double bond. All right, the last hexagon. So this one already has 1 bond over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to make 2 more twists. So there's 5 and 6. And I'm going to tie it off into here. So now I've got a complete hexagonal ring. So we've got the first layer of our carbon nanotube. And now you can start to see that zigzag structure. All right, so this extra balloon here we can use to start our second ring. Now it's coming out of this junction. There's 4 again, so we're going to need to make a double bond. It doesn't matter which way you choose. All right, so now I have these 3 coming out, so that's a good starting point. I'm going to make another hexagon. I'm going to use these 2 as the top piece, and I'll start counting to 6 here. So I've got 1, 2, 3. So now that I have my second ring of the carbon nanotube complete, it's probably a good time to get somebody else involved. So I'll get a balloon started, and then we'll have a volunteer come up and learn how to twist balloons and make a carbon nanotube. All right, so we want to tie on to the structure down here, so we're going to be making sort of the mirror image of that bond right there. And now I'm going to need a volunteer to do some twisting. Thanks for volunteering. So sometimes balloons can be kind of intimidating because when you twist them, they make all those squeaky sounds. But it's nothing to worry about. They're not going to pop. And even if they do, it won't hurt you. And we can always add on another balloon. So what I'm going to have you do is start making this hexagon right here. There's the first 2 pieces up here. You're going to grab on, do a little bit of a pinch, and then a twist. And you're going to try to make them about the same length as what we have going on here. But if they're a little bit off, that's okay. And then twist it a couple times around. Good. And then do your next one. And we're keeping in mind that we need 6. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more. 5. and 6. Good job. And you remember to twist in the same direction the whole time so they're not spinning apart from each other. Now we're going to join it in here. So you need to pinch yours through the ones underneath. And then we want to squeeze that tail in through the ring there and bring it out the other side. Great. Okay. So now we can make a double bond. What we're going to do is just kind of pinch off and then squeeze it around and tie it off with this one right next to it. So give it a pinch there. And then you're going to twist it in there. And this one is probably the one that seems the hardest. But you want to squeeze these two together and kind of give it a twist around. Great. And then pull that in through. Good job, you made a ring. To build some of the structures you just saw, you would need some balloons. We use the 260 size latex balloons. These are professional grade balloons that you would order from a manufacturer or get at a clown store or magic shop. The balloons are made of latex, so one caution is that some people have latex allergies and they would not want to touch the balloons, and they may actually want to stay away from the area that you're working in. You'll also need a pair of scissors so that occasionally if you have to pop a little extra balloon, you have something to do that with. And you'll need something to blow up the balloons because these balloons are really tough to blow up with your mouth. You'll need either a pump or a tank that will allow you to blow up the balloons.